I see a friend of ours who just happened to walk in. Guy that's been on the show many times before, Barry Crimmins. Give a nice
hello, my friend. There you go. Can I move over there?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, good. Get over there.
Okay, thanks. Well, Mike, I just came. I knew
How you doing, Bearcat?
Well, I heard it was the last show of the season.
Yeah.
And I wanted to stop by.
Yeah.
I wanted you to know that we all chipped in. We got you this beautiful Bic pen.
Thank you. It's the blue one.
It's the
These are the blue ones.
And it's brand new. I haven't even chewed that one at all.
Thank you.
And we all chipped in on that. And you're also invited to my house to get hammered and burn flesh in the yard.
All right.
Thanks again. And
that's what's
and also
called
one of the
chicken.
one of the main reasons I came was because lately the only TV I've done is the CBS morning program, and I wanted to reach a wider audience.
So you have been doing the CBS morning program with Mariette Hartley.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
and you were on with Nebraska cheerleaders, weren't you?
Speaking of
TV
female anchors, by the way, I just wanted you to know, Mike, myself, I speak for the Boston and American comedy community. We're behind you on this Liz Walker paternity suit deal. I was with him all the time.
I was with them also.
Right.
I wasn't with him. He was with him, or someone else.
So it could be either of your child also.
That's
so
right.
There you go. Beautiful.
No. Okay.
Let's not push it.
Yeah, let's not push
So you
it.
brought your notebook with you today?
I brought a notebook.
Yeah?
Sure.
What do you think about the hearings that are going on? The Iran hearings?
The hearings are great. They're great. They're very good. The president's new Persian Gulf policy is excellent. Apparently, he's trying to bait the Iranians into using up all the munitions we've sold them, so he can cut a better deal. Hey, Ayatollah. But yeah.
Like pushing the dummies around. What do you think about
Meese?
Meese? Meese is in the news a lot.
Meese is great. Meese often confuses the Constitution with the Koran. Makes John Mitchell look like St. Francis of Assisi. But Ed Meese, I don't know, man. You know, the guy, you guys see all upset about the colorization of films? Gavin, jeez, yeah.
Broken up.
Gav and I have been up nights over it. We really have. No, I don't really care about that. I think it's wrong to take somebody's art and do that to it. Now everyone else knows how I feel when I see Meese near the Constitution. With that big black pen. Let's get rid of that one. That's been a hassle. Apparently now he wants drug testing of factory workers because he thinks factory workers might actually be doing some partying. No.
Who would think that?
No, not factory workers. No, we work in a steel mill. We're going to go right home, read a little Chaucer. Hit the sack nice and early so we can get back to the slag heap in the morning, you asshole. Of course we're drinking beers and smoking joints. If we didn't, we wouldn't be brain damaged enough to keep working in these mills, that keep your friends zillionaires, that keep you in power, that keep us working in the mills. Don't take away the beer, scumbag. We want it.
Would that be the All
watches the
Saints
show
tale?
quite a bit.
The All Saints tale he was reading in Chaucer?
Yeah.
Partners still.
It could have been.
All right. So what do you think about Ollie North? He's coming up.
North, leave it to Oliver North to spend $14,000 on a security system that blows the whistle on himself. He's a classic. The hearings themselves are great. Mr. McFarlane, as the honorary chairman of the William J. Casey Memorial Kill Civilians Parade, does it seem like the Valium stays in your system longer now than it did before when you still thought you were going to get away with it? Yes. Mr. McFarlane, do you have shoes on? Can you rephrase the question? Did you see the 10 minutes when the medication wore off McFarlane? It got kind of ugly. I'll tell you, the Israelis, it's sticking right up their ass. Give them the special water.
Special water. I think,
Yes.
what, Roberto Duran's Corner prepared that? A little bit of special water.
Yeah, that is special water, too. Yeah, that's the
That can
famous-
burn an eyelid, can it?
I was drinking special water last night. I figured, I drink whiskey about twice a decade. I figured, drink a lot of whiskey the day before it's going to be 90, 95 out the next day. I'm real smart when I drink whiskey. I do things like pick fights with statues. Get off your high horse. But getting back to the hearings, C-chord, there's musical lessons at the hearings.
How do you like
I
this
know what
guy?
a C-chord is now. C-chord. Lie, 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 lie. Profit motive for me? Profit motive? You mean selling automatic weapons to illiterate people, and you imply you have that there's a profit motive involved? I can't, I'm here on my own volition. If you keep this up, I'm going to go out, I'm going to get in my Porsche, I'm driving to the airport, and I'm flying to my private airstrip in Costa Rica. Then Henry Hyde, this giant maggot from Illinois.
What do you think about this guy?
This scum. Huge, Henry Hyde, he's got kind of a Paul Lynde. He's a little, and he's calling him C-chord. He's talking to C-chord, and he actually compares him to Winston Churchill. Yeah, I've been mixing those two guys up for a long time. Was it Winston Churchill or was it C-chord that said that democracy isn't a cheap harlot that can be purchased on a street corner at the end of a gun barrel? Oh, that was Churchill. C-chord is the guy that thinks democracy is. Okay, so long as we have that straight. Yeah.
What about George Bush now being accused of marital improprieties?
Just because, first off, who cares? Gary Hart.
You're right.
Gary Hart, imagine a president who could get an erection. Big deal. Wow. A boner in the White House. Hasn't been one of these in 8 years. Safe sex now is when you pull the condom over the head of the Miami Herald reporter. I can't seem to keep it around. I don't know. But if Bush, I hate Bush, and he's filth as far as I'm concerned.
Why is that?
Well, what a great speaker, inspirational speaker. If you've ever had a bad football coach, and believe me, I've had bad football coaches if I've had anything. The guys, bad cliche guys. You couldn't be more fired up for the game, and then they talk to you before it, and you're laughing on the way out to the field. It's like, what a jerk. How could he say that crap? It's just like, and Bush is like, you should be on one knee, and he should have a clipboard and a whistle when he talks to you. Just Mr. Cliche. What the heck? Boys will be boys. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. I before E, except after C. But I don't know about marital improprieties in George Bush, but face the facts. His wife recently lost a foot race to Rose Kennedy. So draw your own conclusions.
So what do you think about the other Republicans?
No. Let's not. Kemp, if Kemp had 2 more flags behind him in his announcement, he would have broken the old Hitler record. Looked like the 36 Olympics. Well, let's get back to Rose Kennedy for a minute. I have a theory on Rose Kennedy. I think it's like a Lassie deal.
There's more than one of them?
No, yeah. Every time one Rose Kennedy passes away,
They bring a new one in.
wheel another one out. Put some sunglasses on. Just sit there. Look like you've been through a lot. That's it.
That's a good theory, I think. Yeah.
So I'm balanced. I take shots at Democrats, too.
What about the Democrats? What about
I don't know, man. I said, this is fun.
Dukakis?
Dukakis, yeah. Now, if he's elected, we won't have international boundaries, we'll just have roadblocks. Geez, I would have voted for you, Duke, but I was afraid to drive to the polls. As a matter of fact, Duke, if you're such a liberal Democrat, I go around the country and go, oh, you got that liberal governor. Yeah, he helped keep Seabrook close. And, of course, Seabrook, great, keep it close. Coalition for Reliable Energy. How many of you are in it? Yeah, right. You know? Yeah, like we're buying this. We were at a diner one morning. We got to talking. You know, the next thing you know, we had these $50 zillion ads on TV. But the one with the 80-year-old woman, I think nuclear power is the way to go. What the hell? You're going to be dead in 5 minutes.
That's Barry Crimmins, ladies and gentlemen. The Bearcat. Now, Barry, we can see you at a special show. Barry's got a special show coming up when?
Thursday night.
Thursday.
Probably while this show first airs. As a matter of fact, I'm doing the show of my life when you're sitting home watching cable.
What will the name of that show be?
It's the Barry Crimmins one, man, 1987, addressed the nation from Nixon to Reagan and back again.
And that'll be at the Paradise.
That'll be at the Paradise Thursday night. Come on down, catch the end of it.
And if nothing else, you can see Barry every Thursday night over at Stitch's Comedy Club.
And every other Saturday.
And every other Saturday.
And if you come on the wrong Saturday, you see Sweeney.
There you go. Not so bad.
Can't miss.